Yes, hello. I would like to make a video about extrovert witnesses. I just have a little something that I took a note on. I was just watching a video with Lloyd Evans, and just thought maybe I should do the same, doing a extrovert witness video. And so one of the topics that I thought that's pretty interesting because it's a whole thing about shunning and how they're saying that they modified the things, but the policies, but actually what they said they actually did was modify the wording. So instead of being disfellowship now, they call it something like I don't know what, but it means the exact same thing. And Now you're allowed, if you're inviting a disfellowship person, you're allowed to greet them at the meeting if they're not reinstated, which was not the case before. I did not know that before you're not allowed to greet them. First of all, I would not have followed that. Even if I did know that, I would not have agreed on that. Uh, so they were talking about, because a lot of the excommunicated people, they are taught that we're sort of associating them with failed moral standards. They did not have the ability to maintain the high moral standards of Jehovah's Witnesses. So I was questioning myself, what is the highest moral standards of Jehovah's Witness? And it's something that I still have today, and I'm keeping. It's basically I wrote a list: the quiet studier, following what I feel is right, being grounded, being hardworking, and being able to relax, being hygienic and clean, uh, functional in society, being polite and patient, peaceful and authentic, being honest and open, willing to listen to people's point of view, being non judgmental, enjoying life, eating good food and smiling, being warm and friendly, have wisdom, common sense, being exemplary, being an example, have moderation in everything, and being self controlled, serving where the need is great, volunteering, being curious, no racism. So these are all good things. These are things that I think it's not necessarily exclusive to Jehovah's Witnesses. You can be not a Jehovah's Witness and have all those things. And but There are certain things that being the thing is, it's not high moral standards that I'm not living up to. It's being disagreeing with that Jehovah's Witnesses is true. So if they are not true, if I disagree and say that's not true, then I'm labeled as immoral. So uh, I don't know if I should do, but the I guess the negative side of being a Jehovah's Witness would have been to be submissive to authority, obeying, even if it's rigid and unfair, being a victim, learned helplessness, hypocrisy and secrets, versus saying what I think. And for me, it's very important to be open and share what I actually think and feel. Trusting God, closing my eyes and ears. I don't want to be blind in faith without any proof. Not listening to extra witnesses or academics, what they're saying. It contradicts what we learned. Uh, the hierarchy of the organization and how it's rank based. So I didn't really care about climbing the echelons. Uh, and But the Jehovah's Witnesses have a good image, and I think I can keep that image, even if I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. One of the things that is not good is that we do not acknowledge the negatives, the emotions, or we don't acknowledge the dark side. Uh, it's like they're good emotions, positive emotions, but we actually have anger and sadness and all these, and to be able to identify those emotions and, and feel them, at least for me, that was important. Explore opportunities for self development. There's very few opportunities, and not having anybody that's qualified or educated to go to for support. It's like being obeying is the most important thing, and being polite to the right people, being somebody that's gonna be overly zealous in image towards uh, people that are high in the hierarchy, to make a good impression, which I don't think that has anything to do with what it's supposed to. Being repressed, uh, and too selfless, too tolerant of a bad attitude, instead of if there's a bully, you need to, I don't know, not tolerate it and get away from there or something like that. And instead, it's somebody that's going to be disrespectful towards you. Uh, you're taught that it's okay. You give them a chance. You forgive them because it's for the brothers. We're supposed to be in unity, so that's more important. So, so that. So it's never been about the moral standards, the high moral standards that I couldn't live up to, uh, and the image of Josephus is a lot of it is positive, and it's something that I still have, and I will keep. Um, but that does not mean that the Jehovah's Witnesses are true, and to be able to disagree and saying that I don't agree with this, I don't agree with that, the changing doctrines here doesn't work. Being able to recognize that I was wrong, that is important, and to be shunned for that, I think it's to be preventing people from having the all the information that they need. So theoretically, Jehovah's Witnesses should not be able to watch or listen to this video because I'm labeled an apostate, because I disagree. But like I said, there's nothing immoral that I've done or anything. It's just because I think it's not true. And that for a Jehovah's Witness, they're not allowed to listen to hear that opinion. they're not allowed to read the critic that's saying something different. They're not allowed to. So why is it that you are not allowed to hear uh, somebody that has left the organization? And so I just want to put that out there. And as a Jehovah's Witness, personally, I would not agree on that. I think everybody needs to be heard, and even if it's true, somebody even in the service was saying that if it's true, if we have the truth, then what do we fear to listen to somebody that's giving a different opinion? So, because if you prove it to yourself, that's personal conviction, then that's solid. And for that, you need to be tested by somebody that has a different opinion, um, and not having fear that that's gonna destabilize you, because if it's true, it's true. So there's no reason to be cautious or anything about hearing the other side. So that's it. That's my video. Thank you. Bye.